it's Felix Merninko. On the 33, out of Saudi Daisy, Tennessee, riding for Chase Plumbing. That's that real, it's got the American flag all down the side of it. That's Cash McClure. On the 279, out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona, riding for Killer Frog, Pro Watercraft, High Speed Industries, Jet Pilot, TC Freeriders, it's Colton, Grinwald. And finally, on the 405, out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, riding for Hamilton Customs, Thrust Innovations, VP Fuels, Amsoil, and Smith Racing, it's Christian Bain. Going back to these interviews, guys, these young men and women and folks, they work all off season on these skis, and they don't necessarily have a chance to ride them because it's cold. Then when it starts warming up, they go out in their wetsuits and they start riding them, and then they get ready for the races while they're still dealing with school and spring break. We start racing in the early spring, and it goes through the summer. Things actually get a little bit easier because you can go practice on the weekends. You don't have school and different stuff. And then, of course, like right now, when school starts, and we finish up the season, it puts a little bit of added pressure, but you've already had the spring and the summer, so you kind of know where you're at. Rylan and Andrew in a points battle for the championship, so they're good friends, and they love going out there racing. Javier Falcon also in the mix for that. So everybody checks down good. The yellow light's going to go to green. We're racing. Felix got a really good jump off that light. Cross chop happening. We talked about it in earlier that chine walk is all the skis throw the wake off. If you fall a bit behind, the ski hunts in that chine walk. The nose wants to dip down and hunt and makes the ski react in a way you're not used to. In my opinion, the worst part about racing is the starts, and that happens. Like Jaden said, best thing is to be out front where you don't have to deal with any of that. But coming around for the Jet Tribe hole shot is going to be Cash. So that 33 out of Tennessee up front, followed by Christian Bain, then Rosado, then Grinwald, and then Felix. Those SXRs, they can get a really good start. They're heavier in the nose than the Super Jets are, so the SXRs can get a good jump off the line. But the top end on the Super Jets, being able to run a bigger top end now, gives the Super Jets the advantage on the straightaways and on top end. The SXR digs a lot harder in the turns, and the Super Jet very, very superior on the straightaways. Want to remind everybody to stay cool, hydrate, drink water. The afternoon sun is beating down with not a whole lot of breeze, so best way to cool off quickly is just go down into the water and take a dip. Lake Crook actually surprisingly cold most of the year round. It was even cold when we were here earlier in the summer. And they said it's run by a power plant. That's actually kind of nice. Usually power plant lakes or reservoir-made lakes are warm. Look at Cash getting low into Trey. Trying to stretch that lead out. So far he's doing it. We now see Rosado electing to do the same thing, which is helping him pull away from Christian. Felix now getting around Colton. And with the halfway flags, probably will have enough time to ride up to Christian there. But not a factor to Rosado. Definitely not a factor to Cash. Cash way out front now in the Dale's Jet Sport split section. All right, back down low in the tray. White flag flies. Race number 4, the starting line is yours. Cash McClure out of Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. Race number 4, the starting line is yours. Thank you for coming on down, getting ready for the next race. Have not seen that 85 ski show back up down here yet. They've got plenty of time to work on it, but definitely want to see Jules Hopkins back for the second race. Want to remind you, 30 minutes after your moto, your results are posted and you have a chance to check them out. Make sure you're happy with everything the way they are. So last time by, Cash McClure getting down low, going to do it again. Now he's going to stand up and hold his hand up in victory. Great job, Cash. Also riding all the way through the shutdown area. We need the winner from Moto number 2, beginner runabout, rider of the 11 GP 1800R. If you want to have an interview on camera, this is your opportunity to do so.
The opportunity has passed. We are not slowing down the event with interviews. It would have had to get started right now.
Okay. So we'll move on to race 4 then.